Good morning. It is Friday, August 8th. Welcome to my little brick house. This is my second Flosstube, and I'm filming on Friday instead of Saturday because tomorrow I have some big plans to go to the big craft show in Lidditz, Pennsylvania. I've been wanting to go there for years, so I'm very excited that I found a friend who is willing to trek the 2-hour drive to get there and spend all day looking at crafts with me. So I'm very excited. It's from 8 to 4, and there were supposed to be like over 500 crafters there, so that's my kind of thing, so I'm really looking forward to it. So I decided to record today and just post it tomorrow so that you all get the chance to see it on Saturday morning. As I said in my first Flosstube video, we've been blessed with this little brick house for about 1.5 years. We love it here. It's the perfect size for us. I'm a single mom with 2 teenage kids, and we just love it's small and it's just the right amount of space for the 3 of us, and we actually have this great space at the back of our house where we can do all of our creative things. My kids love to paint, and my daughter makes bracelets. She sells them on Etsy. They are all like anime inspired bracelets. If you want to check out her shop, it's Ashes on the Water. And my son also likes to draw and paint and things like that too. So we're so very blessed to have this space to do those things. It's like our creative outlet. I'm a music teacher, and if you are one of my students that found this video and you're watching it, go practice. Okay. And school is starting in about a month. I know some teachers have already gone back, and I'm very sorry, but I have about a month left, and my daughter will be a senior this year, and I'm already stressed out about it. I'm already like trying to keep up with everything. They're sending notifications that senior trip money is due. They can paint their parking spots next week. We just had senior portraits done, and it's all very exciting. Don't get me wrong. It's very exciting, and I'm very happy for her. But it's a lot to keep up with all of our schedules and everything. Although she doesn't really seem that interested. She has decided not to go on the senior trip, and I don't think she's going to do a parking spot because it's due today, and she hasn't come up with anything yet. So she's her own person. I'm so inspired by her because she does her own thing, and she is her own person, and she just doesn't care what other people think. She's just going to be herself, and I love that about her. Both kids are in the marching band, so anybody who's a marching band mom knows marching band is life for the next 2.5 months. They'll start next week with a short band camp, and then the week after that a full band camp week, and then what they call band camp light the week after that, and their first football game at the end of August. And then every weekend is a football game and a competition until November, the first weekend in November. So I'm probably not going to get much stitching done during the next couple of months because I do try to go to as much as I can to support them. It's been about 2 weeks since my last video. Sorry about that. But there's been a lot going on, and please excuse my stuffed nose. I've had a little cold for the past week, and it really dragged me down. I didn't really get much stitching done, but I do have some things to show you today that I'm very excited about. What else? We went to Dorney Park and Wildwater Kingdom in Allentown, PA. Last week I had to force my son to go. 15-year-old boy. He doesn't want to do anything all summer long except for game, and I forced him to go. And I do think he had a good time eventually. he he did show some smiles and laughed a few times. So I'm glad I made him go, and we all had a good time. It was our first time there, so it was all new to us, and we really enjoyed it. I finished reading The Handmaid's Tale, and I'm going to start watching the show now. I wanted to finish the book before I watched the show. The show's on Disney Plus, or Hulu. I don't know. They're like grouped together in my subscription, so it could be either one. I get the concept of the book. It was a very smart book, talking about faith and fear, and it's like a totalitarian government dystopia type novel, where they used faith to create fear, and the whole idea of blindly following the crowd. I have to say though, when I finished the book, I woke my dog up because I yelled out loud, "That's how it ends," because I didn't really like how it ended without answering a bunch of questions. But I get the idea. Like I get the concept. It was a good book. I wanted my questions answered. And so now I started another book on my list of what to read before I die. Books to read in a lifetime. And that's, the clicking on the floor is my angel baby, my dog, my Jasper. His nails are clicking on the floor here. He's walking around the table wondering who I'm talking to. I started reading Brideshead Revisited. So that's the next one on my list. I've got a whole stack of to-be-read books on my nightstand. But my goal for the summer was to read 5 books, and this will be my 5th book. So if I can finish this before school started, I've reached my goal. Okay. I also started watching Downton Abbey again. I did watch it. I don't think I finished watching it, but I at least watched up to season 5 years ago. But I have a friend who I've been friends with since birth, who texted me and said she was watching it and nobody else was watching it. She wanted somebody to talk to about it. So I started rewatching it, and we've been texting back and forth. It's been really nice. She lives in Virginia. I live in New Jersey. So we really only get to see each other once or twice a year. So it was really nice to be able to talk to her for the past month over texting about the show. My favorite character is Tom Branson. At first, so he doesn't seem like he's going to be, a good guy, but his character development is great, and he's absolutely my favorite character out of all of them. Not a big Mary fan, not a big Edith fan, but I find myself just saying, "Oh, poor Mary, poor Ethel, poor Edith," so I do feel for the characters, but Tom is definitely my favorite. Okay, so that's it for what's been going on in my little brick house for the past couple weeks. Now on to the stitching. Last time I had talked about, I had gotten the pony black needles, and I was really excited because I really liked them, and I was stitching with it constantly, and last week the needle just fell apart. I couldn't believe it. I wasn't rough with it, I promise. I didn't do anything crazy with it. I was just pulling it through the project, and the eye of the needle just fell off. It just fell off. And I was like, what is going on? So I'm still in search. I mean, I have a whole pack, so I'm going to use, obviously, I'll use the rest of them until they all fall apart, if they fall apart. Because I do really like them, but um, I'm still in search of a great needle. So if you know a great needle, please comment and tell me. And I was also very happy to see all the comments on my Instagram post about the glue gun. My glue gun, I was ready to throw it in the trash. I was gluing projects and it just leaks constantly. So if I don't glue and then move it off the project, it'll just leak all over my project. I'm not even pulling the trigger and it's leaking. So a lot of very supportive cross stitchers commented telling me what their favorite glue gun is, and I'm going to get one. I'm going to get one soon, and I'm really hoping for something that doesn't ruin my projects. Okay, I have haul to show you. This is really cool. I found this store. Some of you probably already know about it. Called Purple Paper Mountain on Etsy, and they have all these trims that are just so pretty, and I have been stocking up on all the different colors that they have, beautiful colors, so that I have them for my projects when I'm done. And I wanted to show them to you because they're just so pretty. I like to trim my projects with I like the chenille trim. Oh, and the more you order from them, the higher percentage off you have. So I don't remember. I think it was like if you order 10 items, you get 15% off or something like that. So of course I ordered more. So it's things like this. Like this is velvety chenille. It's, oh, sorry for the shaky hands. I get nervous when I record myself. This is purple velvety chenille. And then I also got the baby yellow velvety chenille. And then they also have things like, there's the gold. And this color is traditional green. They're very pretty. But they also have things like, this is the Sherpa, which I thought was pretty cool looking. And it'll hide the stitching when I whip stitch around it. I can fluff it up and it'll hide my stitching. So, and then this is called Prim, and the color is Pesto. I thought that was pretty. This is soft velvety chenille in seafoam. And then I got things like, they have this ombre, orange, I don't know how you say it, ombre orange chenille, and faux suede ribbon. They have this flat ribbon, which is really lightweight. I thought if I wanted to add a bow to something, this is in plum, and it's really lightweight, and I thought it would make a nice bow. I also got that in kiwi. And then they had this. I thought this was so pretty. I wanted to get this navy. It's navy sparkle, and it's velvety chenille, but it's got like a glittery thread like mixed into it. I thought it was really pretty. And then I also got this is called moss sparkle. So this one, the navy is like a silver sparkle, the moss is like a gold sparkle, and I just thought that it would make a nice touch to some of my projects. And every time you order from them, they always send you this sweet little thank you with some like for free. They send you these things for free, and it doesn't look like much, but it's enough to go around like a small pillow or something. So I love that. I think that they're so sweet and they're so generous to do that. That is Purple Paper Mountain. I'll show you the thank you note that they put in there. The shipping is free over $35. And like I said, the more that you order, the more the more that you get off, the more percentage coupon that you get off. So that's on Etsy, Purple Paper Mountain, and I wanted to share that with you. Their prices are pretty good too. The not marked, without the coupon. One thing is, I think it was like $1.95 for that. So, and that's, some of them are 1 yard, some of them are 3 yards, but I thought that was a really good price. And for a single mama, you got to get the deals where you can. All right, the next thing I wanted to show you was something that I've been working on for a while and I'm really excited about. This is something that means a lot to me. If you know me, you know I hate summer. And there's got to be other winter lovers out there like me, but I hate summer. I love the seasons where the mosquitoes are dead. Mosquitoes love me for some reason, and I can't stand it. I can't stand the itching. I can't stand the heat. I don't like sweating. I would rather have snow on the ground, sweater on under my Afghan, and fire in the fireplace and things like that. And I love snowmen. I have snowmen out in my home year round, and like here, like this one, I'll show you. This guy I leave out all summer long. Is he not the cutest little patriotic snowman? And then of course I have the Jim Shore snowman that I leave out in my kitchen year round because he's got a fruit basket. You have to leave him out year round. He is just too cute. So I love snowmen, and I wanted to design my own patterns for a long time. I love being creative. I love making new things. So I decided to design a snowmen throughout the year, so I can have my snowmen and my cross stitching throughout the year. So I came up with this pattern. This is Jack. Meet Jack. He is a magical autumn snowman. He's made of pumpkins, and he is just sitting in the pumpkin patch. I did a little pumpkin flowers at the bottom. He's sitting in the pumpkin patch, just waiting for the excitement of Halloween. And I put Halloween at the top, and the lettering that I used was inspired by like vintage postcards. I think vintage postcards are pretty neat, and I like the script that they use. So I kind of had my lettering modeled after that, inspired by that. And he's sitting in the pumpkin patch with his little trick-or-treat basket, waiting to go trick-or-treating. And then after Halloween, he doesn't just melt like a normal snowman. He magically disappears by the light of the full moon until next Halloween, when he magically appears again. So this is Jack, and he is in my Etsy shop. He's the only thing in my Etsy shop right now, but I do have other ideas, and more designs will be coming. I'm very excited about this. If you go over to my Etsy shop, it's by the same name, In My Little Brick House, and favorite the pattern, and you should, if I did it right, you should get a coupon to order him. And with him comes, wait till you see this. He's so cute. With him comes a free chart for Mini Jack. Look at how tiny he is. He is so tiny and cute. And his love for Halloween is apparent by the big heart that he has on his chest. And I'm sorry. I know it's my design and I am very biased, but I just think he is adorable. And I hope you will go over to my Etsy shop and favorite it, and buy the pattern to do for yourself. I would love to see other people stitching Jack and Mini Jack, and tag me if you do, please. I'm very excited about that, and nervous. I'm excited and nervous because I really want other people to like it as much as I do. and there's got to be other winter lovers out there. I know it's not a popular belief to hate summer, but there has to be other people like me who love winter. So that was the thing that I was most excited to show you. I just couldn't wait. I have other stuff too. I'm going to show you my WIPS next. I have been working on Gilmore Girls SAL with a friend from Germany, and we've been having a lot of fun with this. Here's what the pattern is going to look like. It's by So Marie Studio. She's on Etsy too. It's a PDF download, so if you have a printer, it's easy to get to. And it is a lot of threads, but it's a very cute pattern. It comes out a lot smaller than I thought. So here's how far I've gotten. I've been using my Gilmore Girls projects bag. It's a lifestyle. It's a religion. That's from the episode where they talk about Donna Reed. And here's how far I've gotten so far. I to be honest, I haven't really done much because I was so sick yesterday. I literally just laid on the couch and did nothing all day, which is very unlike me. I can't sit on the couch and do nothing. But I just felt so bad. I had sinus pressure and everything like that. So I didn't do much yesterday, but I've started the gazebo down here. I'm going to finish that next before I go on. I wanted to go down this way to see how far down it would go. But everything is so small in it, and it's so cute, and I can't wait to finish it. And I've got my no cell phones needle minder. That's also both the project bag and the needle minder are from the Black Needle Society Winter Stars Hollow box. And I'm a huge Gilmore Girls fan, so of course I invested in that. So that's that. And then I've also been working on when my eyes are not eyeing anymore at the end of the night, and I feel like I'm going cross-eyed. My mom says I need readers. At this point, I really am refusing to grow old, so I'm not getting readers yet. But when I feel that way, I just go and crochet instead. So I've been working on a granny square Afghan. I wanted to do bright colors inside and black around the edges, so I've just been making. I know I'm gonna have to, they're tiny, so I'm gonna have to make a lot of them, but I kind of like it. I kind of like it a lot. So here, I'll hold it over here so you can see. I've been using all these bright colors. Oh, that yellow actually matches my walls in my sewing room. That's nice. Pinks and greens and blues and turquoises, and my daughter saw them and she was like, oh, I love these colors. So I have a feeling she's probably going to steal this when I'm done and take it to her room, because these are colors that she is very fond of, which would be fine with me because I love that she loves the stuff I make. So that's what I've been working on, as well as cross stitching, FFOs, and then I'll stop bothering you for today. I did last time. I had shown that I finished the Summer Quaker by Primrose Cottage stitches, and I did fully finish it into a small pillow that I put in the tray on my hope chest in the middle of my living room. I used fabric that I've had for a very long time. It was from a kit for a grandmother's flower garden quilt. So they're all like feed sack inspired prints. So that's, I thought, like the this color here seemed to match the stitching color that I used. The color of, I think it was melon. Melon was the name of the color that I used for the stitches. And I love to see it sitting there in my living room every time I sit down to stitch. The last thing I wanted to show you was, and I did post about this on Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, in my little brick house, you'll see I did my first reel. It's not professional. None of this is professional because I'm just learning, But I did a reel of all of the Country Cottage Needleworks monthly samplers that I finished, and I wanted to show you how I did that. It took me a really long time to find something that was the right length, right width, and right length for the charts because of their size. I didn't want to put out all the money for a custom frame for these because I wanted to be able to easily switch them out each month without having to take it out of a frame and all. So I came up with this idea. I found this piece at Michael's. It was in the unfinished wood section, and here's what it looks like. It was just unfinished wood. It is pine plaque is all it says on the back. And I got a hanger to put on the back, and I painted it white. I just put a couple of coats because I still wanted you to be able to see the grain in the wood, so I didn't cover it with multiple coats. I think I did maybe 1 or 2 coats. And then I used this that I got from Amazon. These are supposed to be for cell phones, for magnetic, I don't even know what, but it's adhesive, and you put it on the back of your cell phone so it can magnetically connect to things, whatever, for your devices. So it was a pack. There were some squares and some circles, and even though it was adhesive, I still hot glued it on there. And I hot glued a little magnet at the top. And each monthly sampler I finished with, I put a trim around the edge, and I put a magnet. Oh, don't look at my back. I put a magnet on the back so that I could just clip it on there every month, and it's really easy to switch out. And it holds really nicely. I haven't had any fall off or anything yet. So it's the right weight, and the trim is usually, I either do rickrack or the little pom-poms, and I hot glue it all, which was what I was getting mad at my hot glue gun for. And then for the magnet at the top, for each month I did a bow with, I used buttons from my stash. I have a ton of buttons, all kinds of specialty buttons, and I decorated the bow with that, and then I put it on a magnet so that I can just clip that on the top. So each month has a sampler and a bow, and I'll show you some of them. I really enjoy this. I hang it by my front door. Here was July's. I did the rickrack. Oh, look, it just fell off, even though I said they never fall off. I didn't have it on there right. That's why I missed the metal piece. So this is one of the ones that I finished with the rickrack. This was July's. They're so cute. And then I had the bow with a little patriotic heart on it. And I just clipped that to the top. It's so easy to switch out, and I just love seeing them by my front door as I come and go all the time. Here's October, and this is the bow that goes with it. So October was all, oh, this never happens. I don't know why it's happening now. October, I guess because it's just hanging there. I'm not moving it all around. When I hang it there, it really doesn't move at all. It's not like I'm playing with it, you know. Here's September's. The ribbons I also got on Amazon. They were just satin. It was just satin ribbons, all different colors. How cute is that with the apples and the books? But I'm not ready for school yet, so I'm not going to put that one up yet. I'm really not looking forward to school starting. They're changing my schedule all around this year, and I'm not really sure how well it's going to go over with the students and the parents, and how effective it's going to be for teaching. There's November with corn and pumpkins and little pilgrims, and I have a flower button on the top that matches the bow. So for band teachers, the first half of the year is always harder because you really only, because of all the days off with you know, Thanksgiving, conferences, we have off for Columbus Day, things like that. In-service days really only get like 2 months of instrumental lessons in before they have to perform in the Christmas concert. And so it's kind of tricky. And so this year, our school has grown so much, and the band and the string ensemble have really grown. My first year there was only 3 kids in the string ensemble, and last year there was 24. Um, and that was my 6th year there. So you know, I'm really excited that the ensembles are getting so big. Um, but they're so used to meeting in the morning and things like that. And now they'll be meeting in the afternoon for rehearsals. And, uh, you know, kids think better in the morning. They're tired in the afternoon. But I mean, it's worth a try. I'm really curious to see how well it works. Here's December. Um, but yeah, that's why I'm not really, well, I'm enjoying my summer. I'm really enjoying my summer. So I really, other than this cold. Sorry for the stuffed nose. So, oh wait, I forgot to put the bow on. So here for January, I put, I had a little teacup and teapot button that I put on there because it kind of matched, and it kind of made me think of, you know, in January when it's cold and you have your cup of tea when you're inside with your sweater on and your Afghan that you made by the fireplace. That's my favorite time of year. So that's why I did that. So that's pretty much it for today. That's all I've got to show you. It's not as much as last time with all the finishes and the frames that I had, but I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed all my haul and my projects, and I'll have more for you next time because stitch every day. Why not? So we just really enjoy doing creative things around here in my little brick house. Follow me on Instagram and check out my Etsy shop. And I hope you have a good week or 2 weeks, however long it takes me to make another video. So that's it for today. Peace out. Be blessed.